Come on!
Welcome to the Yeah Come On Show with Southside Steve.
Yeah, come on, and welcome to the Exit Stage Left Advisors studio. There's two sisters that love us dearly. It's Exit Wealth, which is Ted Jenkins and Lee Heisman and Justin Farmer. These are the three men that do what they do when they do it. But Ted's a part of both. If you come to Exit Wealth, Justin Farmer, Loudon Jenkins, these are the guys that are going to work with you. And there's probably about 7 or 8 other employees that I see, and I don't know everybody. Mm-hmm. But those are the main people that will put you in with Exit Wealth. Two of my friends have already joined up.
Managing your money.
Mm-hmm. They manage all my money, every bit of it. And I got to tell you, it is one of those things that you know daily where you are in the market. You can see it. They do it through Schwab. So you're right there, and man, if you want to make a change or you see something like they were buying crypto, they're buying gold, they're buying things I would never have done, and definitely Fidelity, when they had my 401k, would not have done. Mm-mm. I mean, that's the thing. I feel sorry for all my brothers and sisters and our peers in radio that have a 401k. It's all about percentages. It's all about, okay, put me in 30% risk. Put me in 45% this. I need some bonds that are only going to make 6% just in case the world falls. Got to have money.
Well, it fluctuates as you get older.
Yeah, and then you start switching it up. I know. And then you go to the HR person. I'm like, I don't want the HR person setting up my financials.
No.
So that's why you go to a side company. If you can get your money out of your 401k, or if you can let Exit Wealth into your 401k, there is permission. I never knew that when you work for a company,
you can have someone manage it.
You can have somebody
directly
manage it, even though it's in the Fidelity deal. You can have somebody manage it. So questions you can ask, you can always direct message me. I'll put you in touch with Ted Jenkins, or you can go to exitwealth.com. And of course, Exit Stage Left Advisors. If you're ready to sell a business, for everybody out there wanting to start one, somebody's wanting to sell one, and there are people out there wanting to buy businesses. That's a thing. Is there a business you think you and I could buy?
No, we're building a business.
We're building one. So we don't need to go buy one. You don't think we need something that we love, like a Dunkin' Donuts?
Well, I don't want to get into the franchise business.
Sliders, we could get one.
No,
small sliders.
Small sliders will be a good investment.
Okay, I'm just looking at what's out there. Yeah. Just in case. You've made coolers for 25 years. Mm-hmm. I've talked trash for 25 years, but represented great clients. And speaking of that, we're going to run one right now. This is one we're very proud of. We're getting on location. Not only do we do mentions to make the fastest radio show in the world go fast, occasionally we give you a commercial. But if we do, you get to see me or Jeff, and you get to see a nice commercial with me hopefully using the product. Like if we get a knife client, I'm just going to be cutting.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll show it on screen. Yeah, when we have a physical product.
I mean, I'd love to go with the knife.
When we did small sliders, we actually sampled them on our show.
We did. We actually brought them into studio, and man, that was incredible. I mean, that is an incredible little itty bitty burger right there off Windy Hill in Marietta. But we're going to get into me in a magazine after this. Do you love the 80s? I'm talking about the music of the 80s, because the greatest 80s show on earth is coming to Rockin' Taco in Roswell off Canton Street this Thursday night. Starting at 8 p.m., it's the Guardians of the Jukebox. Join the Yeah Come On show at 7 p.m. as we broadcast live. Then it's time for the greatest 80s show on earth at 8 p.m. Get your tickets at therockintaco.com or get them at the door. Yeah, come on.
Okay, there it is. This Thursday, kicking off the 4th of July weekend at the Rockin' Taco. Guardians of the Jukebox, 80s genre, the greatest 80s show on earth. I mean, that's what the commercial said.
Yeah, and I have got people that have already told me in my DMs that they're coming. And they're like, man, they're great. I saw them this time. I saw them that time. So I've already got about 10 people that have told me they're coming, which is fantastic. I've never seen them.
Yeah, I've seen them. I see them once. And, yeah, I think we're going to have a good crowd. So come on out Thursday in Roswell, downtown Roswell, the Rockin' Taco.
That's right, man. And that's tomorrow night.
And not only will Southside Steve be there with your previous 96 Rock and Walker and 100.5 fame, but you've been featured in the Stroll magazine.
Oh, yes, I have.
There's a profile of Southside Steve, although I don't think you're called Southside Steve. I think they're calling you Steven Rickman.
Yeah, they probably are calling me my birth
Now,
name.
so
But
what
the
is-
Stroll at White Columns, this is the subdivision I live in. So my subdivision has a magazine.
So this, I can't get this at Publix or Kroger. This is not on any magazine stands.
You
This
might
is-
be able to get it at the Publix in,
yeah.
in Milton because
Yeah.
that's the there's two Publix. There's the one in downtown Alpharetta. Then there's one that's right down the street from me, and it's like in a barn.
Yeah.
It's set up like a
Oh,
barn.
you want to drive by there every day on my commute here. I drive by.
Well,
that.
you're coming by my house.
I literally drive by your house almost every day.
Well, then you should come in and we should pick
I
each
haven't-
other's brains.
I haven't been invited.
You're always invited. Knock on the door. You give me an excuse to go to my basement. Wait, honey, Jeff's here. I either got to have a drink because guess what? My wife has pop-ins all the time. The neighbors
Okay.
popped in yesterday.
Okay.
Constant. I come
So-
upstairs or I'll get a message. Are you going to come up? Such and such is here. Because I'm down in my dungeon trying to make you and I money.
Okay. So I can just stop by and help us make this money. I can just stop by.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Especially now that.
I may hold you to that. But here's the magazine. Here I got a little clip of the.
Oh, you do.
of
So
the
it's
article,
the
yeah.
Stroll. This is the July edition, and it was done for Father's Day. And they picked about 10 dads in our subdivision, and I'm one of them.
Mm-hmm. Dad.
Look
Okay.
at me. So what does it say?
Stephen lived in White Columns, Colonnade.
I actually have a magazine.
Stephen James Rickman.
Stephen James Rickman
That's
gave
what-
my full name.
Yeah, they gave the full name.
That's the name Mommy and Daddy
I
gave
never
me.
thought I'd be married until Amanda showed up
Never
in
did.
2012. And having kids at 52 and 55 has been a blessing and a love I never thought I could have.
Wow.
Or feel. I never thought I could feel. I raised them with this is my favorite quote of yours.
You got a good quote.
I raised them with a splash of the 70s, remind them the 80s were awesome, and let them know that the 90s clothes and music weren't great. I couldn't agree more. Be kind, appreciate what you have. Yeah, come on. And some nice pictures of the whole family there. Truist Park.
Yeah, it's Truist Park. And here's the deal. I've only been to one Braves game, and I went there, and our friends at 680 The Fan saw me and they were like, hey, we'll get you in. You don't have to wait outside. But then there's a guy that runs around and does all the promos. And he does a couple of games on the field. We know our friend Mark Owens, who I worked with, is in the stands.
Yeah.
But he doesn't go. And this guy worked for the Bull. So you might have known him because for those that don't know, Jeff did 1 year of country weekends in
Yeah, when it started.
when it
was the
started,
first year
07.
in 2007, yeah.
Yeah. But the guy comes up to me and goes, hey, we do a thing with Kroger and it's called Catch the Pitch or something. I'm like, would you be? I go, yeah, because he saw me having an outward personality. He saw me with my kids, and I was wearing my Braves jersey, which on the back of that one says Rickman. I don't think it says Southside. It might. Either way, he walked up. After he asked me, then a friend that was with him that works for the Braves said, you know who that is? And then I was a shoe-in. So they put me out. So the family gets to go on the field, and then they put me in the outfield, and that damn whatever his name is, the character for the Braves. Back in the day, it was a giant head of baseball.
Oh, is it not the Homer?
It's not Homer. It's somebody else now. He looks like something from Puffin Stuff. He's got a weird look. He's got like a beep nose.
Yeah.
Beep.
Yeah.
And this dude's shooting the balls, and he shoots one high. And I'm watching it, and I'm figuring I'm in the right place. I had to move about 7-8 steps, and I had to wait on this thing for like 12 seconds. And finally, it comes down. I catch it. So I think my wife was amazed, and everybody's clapping. Then he hits the next one short. I'm sprinting, and I've got video of this. We can show that tomorrow if you want. And I go up, and I put my glove out, and I catch it, but then my momentum causes me to fall forward, and I do a roll, and I pop up. And I threw the ball down like, yeah. Well, then he shoots one hard left on me, and I'm right-handed, and he knew what he was doing. So now I'm sprinting, trying to catch like this, and it literally falls 2 feet short. No $100 gift certificate for Southside and his family.
Oh, no.
But that's what that picture's from. And the other pictures were fun, but I wanted to put one in of Amanda, but I was very happy to be featured. Megan Bowman is the one that asked me to do it, and Megan's awesome. She's like the person that throws our Halloween party in the subdivision, and she's incredible. And her husband, you know him, because he invented the Veer.
The Veer wagon.
Andrew
we
Bowman
We
invented
had him on
it.
the Come On show a couple years ago.
We did, and we might need to feature that guy again, but that is an incredible wagon. Anytime you're out, people ask you about it. But that's what happened. So I'm in a magazine. The only way to get published these days is my subdivision. Who knew? All right, now it's time for a little Steve MZ, and this is brought to you by an incredible sponsor as well. And I say sponsor because we now are crushing so hard, and we are trying to do full service. We have now gotten out to all of our sponsors.
And shot commercials.
And you've edited them
And they're
brilliantly.
getting better. Yeah, they're getting better. I've got better equipment. So we're working on
We're going to get better and better.
turning it up a notch. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to get turned up a notch, and you will admit that a lot of these are one takers.
Yeah, this is a one taker.
Here we go.
Right, North Atlanta.
Attention golfers, or should I say attention people that live in a subdivision that allows golf carts, or maybe you just want one to ride around your house because you got land. This is a used golf cart. This is a club car. It has a sound system in here you can't see. It's been completely refurbished, new lithium battery. The seats are incredible, and this thing is $5,000 off a new one, and it was only used for a year or so. And if you mention the Yeah Come On deal, it's $500 off that. This could be yours at North Atlanta Golf Cart right now in Dawsonville, Southside Steve. Yeah, come on.
I will say, too, if you go there, the best thing to do is if you want to know if the Yeah Come On deal works anywhere you are, like Regal Nissan right there in Roswell, or you want to go to David Markwell and start talking to him, get the price. Then say, I want the Yeah Come On deal and watch the price drop. It's a real thing. Steve MZ bringing you Rob Lowe this morning.
Okay.
I have done my investigation. I know two people that I know one person that knows him. And he has put it out there, and I've seen it, but you never know what to believe. They are actually going to do, he has confirmed it, St. Elmo's Fire 2 for a fact.
Wait. Are you sure this isn't a clickbait? 'Cause I remember they talked about this
They did.
a while ago.
They did, and now he's confirmed it, and I've heard it from one other person. The one person I do want to ask is Chloe Malas. We might need to talk to her and find out tomorrow's show. I'll call her this afternoon. If anybody knows, the New York entertainment reporter does.
So a St. Elmo's Fire.
Imagine that. Everybody's still alive. Think about it.
And so this is 40 years later.
40 years later.
Wow.
So now the one that looks the best is
Rob Lowe.
Well, Rob looks great, but so does Emilio. He
Yeah.
looks very similar.
Yeah.
And then, but
Judd Nelson, not quite so much.
Judd Nelson's going to be a ball drop.
Yeah.
Because he had such a cool look. You know, he had the longer, thicker hair, but maybe he tries to do that. You know, if you can grow your hair, then do it.
Demi Moore looks good. I mean, a little work done. She, of course, was in Landman.
Well, we've seen her on Landman, so you got a good idea what's coming that way. You know, we'll see how she grew up. And then you've got the other girl with the black hair. That was
Ali Sheedy.
Ali Sheedy.
I think she looks good. I think
she
looks,
does.
Yeah, she looks the same.
She does. Out of all of them, the Rat Packers, out of all of them, Molly Ringwald has aged the best.
Yeah.
And she was not even my favorite. Not my type of girl. Demi Moore was my type of girl for sure in St. Elmo's Fire. But it's coming, baby.
Okay, all right.
You ready for that remake?
That'll get people in the theaters.
Original cast.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot like Maverick. In other words, similar. We're original cast, and it picks up with where technology is. Remember,
they'll probably have kids, right?
Yes.
So there'll be a younger generation, you know, like Miles Teller was in the Maverick. Somebody that's famous is going to be one of their kids, I bet.
or do they grab great actors from the day to be their spouses? That could be great too.
Yeah.
In other words, non-Rat Packers.
Yeah. That got famous later on.
Like our 16 Candles guy, the guy that was
Anthony Michael Hall.
Can you imagine him coming in as the husband of one of the girls?
Okay.
That's a good way to mix it up.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I got to get on the horn of Hollywood.
Give Joel Silver a call.
I got to. Is that who we need to
He
call?
was the producer, I think, or the director.
Do you have his email?
No, I think he passed away, actually.
Well, that's not going to help me, is it?
But we need to get into I'm telling you, I'm the hardest working man trying to get into show business. We need to make some contacts and help get this movie made.
All right, we're going to make contacts. We've got to make this movie. We're going to help. We will help. I'm like, we're true fans of the 80s. Nobody's better. I'm just going to give you a few tips for you people that are half in. And we're normal guys. We're not soaked up into the Hollywood BS.
Well, when we were at Hooters last week, did you meet the guy that worked on the Marvel
I did not. I talked to him. He was nice, but boy, you look at him. You never judge a book by its cover. This dude came in looking like Hooters homeless.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, I love Hooters and I'm homeless, so I'm here a lot. But that dude worked on all the Marvel movies.
Yeah, he works at the Marvel studio here.
That's incredible. And the dude was like, they're like, you got to talk to him.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I will. Speaking of Hooters, I'm glad you brought it up. This is not good for the brand. Hooters has now closed every single location in multiple states.
Not Georgia.
Not Georgia. This just in. New York and Massachusetts. Did I say it right? Massachusetts. They've closed them all. They're gone. They're no longer in New York. They're no longer in Massachusetts. Georgia's holding on to 4 locations, and the Yeah Come On Show is going to help do it. Look to see me. I'm even throwing our butt out there to go to Savannah.
Okay, I'm ready.
Now, Savannah has its own air talent. I'm in Atlanta air talent, but I always hosted down there. But they may go with a radio station down there with somebody. But you and I are definitely going to help Kennesaw, Cartersville, and Malla, Georgia.
Okay.
So look forward to that. But Hooters closing more locations. So they're gone in several states. And then this little tidbit, country. Pride. In 2001, 87% of the population loved America. 2% didn't. The rest of them just didn't vote. Now, keep in mind, we're coming out of 9/11.
That was when? 2002?
2001.
2001.
Now, so there you go, 87%. And as far as I know, the statistic was prior to the attack on America in New York. Had you done it after that, it might have been 95%.
Oh, yeah, way higher. Everybody was united.
I mean, we were all on the same page. It's the only time in my life we were on the same page. Guess what it is now in 2026?
70-30.
Boy, you wish. The yeses, 53% are proud to be an American. 47% aren't. 100% voted.
Wow.
In other words, people didn't have an opinion back in the day. There was a few percent. Now everybody does.
They have an opinion.
53-47, and that's Steve MZ.
Hey, this is Southside Steve for myself and Jeff Cole, the host of the Yeah Come On Show, proud sponsors and endorsers of Small Sliders. And we're at their location right now, right off Windy Hill before Cobb Parkway in Marietta. And I'm holding a very small menu because you're killing me, Smalls. But I can read it. Whether you get 2, 3, or 4 shakes and all Coca-Cola products and the best fries and seasoning, you get it right here at Smalls in Marietta. Yeah, come on.
Polydictainment.
All right, yeah, I just have a little one here. A little polydictainment.
So you've got a little polydictainment.
Local, I'm sorry. It's real quick, but it's also local. I thought this was an interesting.
Well, local is good. Tell me what's going on local, and I pray to God it's good news because it's local.
I think it's good, because we are a 4-hour Atlanta radio show in 30 minutes, live without a net. So I just saw this clip a few days ago about Mayor Andre Dinkins.
Good old Dinkins?
Yeah.
Dickens?
Yeah. Andre Dickens, he signed an executive order temporarily pausing the development of self-storage facilities in the city.
Nice.
Because
I guess that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. I mean, I like that he's taking action. Sometimes, like, what is everybody doing all day in government? Well, because they're trying, when I see a good piece of property, something being built in a good location, it ends up being a storage facility.
Right.
I'm like, that could be a cool restaurant. It could, God forbid, be like a club, like East Side Station or the Rock and Taco, or a nice hotel, or just something cool. But a storage facility in the city, I don't like it. But I guess there's a lot of them, and he's put a pause, an executive order. Normally Trump does executive orders,
but he's done it.
Andre Dickens, our Atlanta mayor, has done an executive order to stop storage facilities.
Now, we do know the mayor. Is he, how long is he in office? I mean, we have a governor election, I know, coming in. The mayor, is he done? Is this guy just done, or is he running?
I don't know.
I'm assuming he's a Democrat and a black man.
Yeah.
All right, here's the deal for those that don't know. Georgia has always had, usually the governor is white, sometimes black, but the city of Atlanta, since
we haven't had a black governor.
No, maybe never.
No.
Yeah, but the city of Atlanta has always been a black mayor. Here's the deal. Again, for those of us that are, I think, in the 80%, not the idiots on Carnival cruises, not the idiots that when they get pulled over, I want to speak to your supervisor. I'm not rolling down my window. Look, I know the law. No, I don't have, no. Not those idiots. And they come in all colors. But I think for the 80% of us that are sane and not idiots and not either A, living off the government or narrow-minded and burying guns in their backyard, let's call it 85%. Why can't a mayor come in and bring us together? Because we know Atlanta needs a lot. There's pockets where people are not and cannot afford homes, and they're in apartments and things. Let's try to make those nicer. Let's make sure there's air conditioning and all of them.
And not storage facilities.
Thank you.
There you go.
Because we're running into a heat wave this weekend. They're talking about all the people who are going to die because we're going to be over 100 degrees. And I lived around those projects, and here I am in this faux loft with a rooftop deck, which I felt safe, and I had weapons, so I was going to shoot down on you if you tried to attack the castle. But I can tell you that why can't a mayor just bring us together? This guy just doing that shows he cares, but he should be colorblind as hell and bring the city together so there's an influx of wealthy people, white and black, coming into the city that recognize there is a homeless population. How can we help them? How can we give these people a better lifestyle and a little kumbaya?
Mm-hmm. There you go. I love it.
Sports has a sponsor. Sports always has a sponsor. Why? Because you need a good sponsor. I can tell you right now, Regal Nissan is one of the sponsors. Skipper's been very busy. Jack Sugar's been very busy, but there's one guy that can do it because I know sports guys. You and I know the guys at 680 The Fan. I know the guys at 92.9 The Game. Off the record, I might have been able to work at both those stations. Mm-hmm. So I know a little. I just kind of have fun with it here. But if you want me to get down and dirty and get serious and give you sports, I can do it. Does it take away from the real Southside Steve? I think so. I do work with Jeff, who's actually getting smarter at sports. He's watching golf.
Watching golf, playing fantasy golf, and fantasy football. Although I had a coach for fantasy football, I don't know what I was doing. But the golf, I did do it myself.
Guess who's coming back to the fantasy league? We are going to get, and I'm just going to flat tell him, I'm like, I've got to send him a 2-page letter, or you and I have got to go to Athens or wherever he lives and find him. Mike Mills has to be on our show this year.
Yeah.
He will be in the fantasy. Guess who else is coming back since he's back in Atlanta? We get John Kincaid back in the Yeah Come On Fantasy League.
All right.
Yep, so he's back in. You're in, which is a crime. But you're getting smart. There you go. So it's a time for sports right here.
Go Braves!
Yeah, come on!
Sports.
All right, and sports is brought to you by Smalls Sliders. We love Small Sliders. We ran the commercial along with, like you said, Star Coaches and, get this, Rap Star USA. Star Coaches, we've got a great commercial that we just did with those guys. And let me tell you, I'm doing this sponsorship for local. Don't worry about it. These guys can put 50 buses on the street with bands of all kinds. They can do it with a lot of groups. There's even church groups that tour the country singing. They got these buses out there, but they always have about 10 on the lot that are ready for you. Take a bus somewhere. Take it for the weekend. Take it with the family. Take it with 2 other couples, 3 other couples, or go to a large sporting event. There you go. Sports now brings you travesty in the WNBA. I am more entertained by the WNBA than the NBA. What you will not see is me ever watch a game. I cannot, will not.
A WNBA game?
I can't watch NBA either. You got to bring me live to a game. The Hawks got to do something to move me. I was so into basketball with Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Those were the times. And then, I followed it in. I never watched Kobe. I wasn't a part of that. And I was big into the Hawks in the late 90s. Christian Laettner was on the team. I had a relationship with him. I was reporting. I was in the dugout. I did a stunt with Steve Smith. Those were my times. So it's not like I'm a stranger. But right now the topic is a little bit of racism, a little bit of, I don't know. Is it wrong to be straight in the WNBA? Sometimes you got to let.
This what this clip that you sent says.
That's what I mean.
This guy, I don't know who he is. He was on Laura Ingraham, and just tearing up the WNBA.
What he says is pretty frank. So if kids are in the car, you can turn it down. This is where the Yeah Come On show. a radio show live takes advantage of the fact that we're not dealing with the FCC. I don't know if this is right to air or not, but I wanted to put a disclaimer on it.
Okay.
So now that it's disclaimed, check it out.
Well, there's no question there's a racial underpinning to it. The reason the WNBA doesn't chime in is because the league is run by angry African-American lesbians. Let's just be honest. That's what the league has been. That's what the power structure has been. And Caitlin Clark is not. She is a heterosexual. People ask, well, you know, it can't be race because they accept folks like Paige Beckers and other white lesbians. That's a big deal in the WNBA. And if anybody gets offended by what I'm saying, go sit in the corner. Tough, because that is absolute. And it started the moment Caitlin Clark got into the league. WNBA doesn't do anything because they are afraid of the angry African-American lesbian woman who has dominated that league for years.
There's suggestion that the mere Sophie's pointing at the young woman who put the fist down, her point was racist. So now you can't point when you see injustice. Only one side can point.
Well,
Sophia Cunningham is who they're referring to, correct?
She's the one that's stepping up. She's the one that you're attracted to her.
Yeah.
She might be the, but she's got the facial expressions. You can tell this is a girl that grew up with two older brothers. She herself is also straight, attractive. And these are small-breasted women. I'm not going after them. They're not taping up. But these are tall girls that have a model-like body but have excellent. I mean, dude, these girls would rock you and I on the basketball court. They hit three-pointers.
What about in the bedroom?
I don't know. I assume so. My only problem is Sophie or Caitlin's foot as big as mine? I don't want to date anybody with a size 12.
Well, so this was in the news, I guess, last season, them picking on Caitlin Clark, and it's still happening.
It's still happening. She's a rookie, and she's having to deal with it, and it makes sense. There is hatred for first and foremost, it looks like if you're not gay. In other words, if you're straight, that's not cool. And it's run by a lot of gay people. I assume it's coached by some gay people. I don't know who's gay. I don't care. Again, we don't have an issue in this country. Your bedroom is your business. Do what you want. Kiss who you want. That's on you. You know, if you get a herpy, you get a herpy. But these girls, I guess, have the hate on her. And then there's the white thing. But they say that white girls in the WNBA that are gay get treated much better than the
straight white girls. So
there you
if you're a
go.
straight white girl, it's two strikes. You're going to get pushed and fouled.
And it's like they're jealous. And if I'm her, I don't know what she could do. If you love the sport, keep playing. Don't let somebody run you out of what you're doing. But if the WNBA got smart and they got these, because keep in mind, this was a small league. That's why it's that way. It's blown up because of Caitlin.
Yeah, because of her. Yeah, that's what they should be thankful to her and treating her like gold.
Now they're mad. They're angry that they're successful. Try and fix that. Here's what you can't fix because it's perfect. The world plays. Iran is over here playing soccer. Countries that don't like each other. It's like the Olympics, but FIFA, the World Cup, is the greatest sport on earth, period, end of story. I enjoyed soccer. I played soccer. That's a sport that I love, but not popular in the 70s and 80s. But then we had our moments with professional. We had the Chiefs here. We had the Generals here. And now we have an MLS team. And before that, we had the Atlanta Silverbacks, which was 1 degree below MLS. And I was the voice of it and I did play-by-play for 7 years and hosted the halftime shows for true soccer fans. But now with the World Cup here, this is huge. So if you get a chance, stay near the stadium, try to park there, walk around, soak it up, buy yourself a T-shirt, take some pictures, and get the hell out unless you have a ticket. England plays Congo today at noon. That's going to be good. Obviously, England, you know, it was huge to watch when they had Beckham. Beckham's there, going to be watching. It's going to be a lot of stars. England's still one of my top 5 teams. I have an England national jersey, and I may even wear that today and take pics. Then Belgium plays somebody. Senegal. I think I got it right. 4 p.m. today. And then the U.S. plays tonight at 8 p.m. And the U.S., this is, you got to win to go ahead. It's a round of 32. If the U.S. wins, they're in round of 16.
And so if they lose, USA's out tonight. Okay.
Completely out. So make sure you get your TVs on. Try to get out to a sports bar. We highly recommend the Rockin' Taco in Roswell to go and watch it. U.S. tonight, 8 p.m. And that's sports.
Yeah, come on!
Track 13.
What you got?
What have I got? Jeff's always wanted to know what I got. Track 13. We did play a great Journey song. I heard somebody didn't steal. It wasn't stolen, but they were on the news going, what's the hot summer in the city? Somebody threw that song out today because we're going into a heat wave.
That is, that's a, God, not John Sebastian. Summertime in the city. Hot down, summer in the city. Oh, God.
Boy, I don't want to stump the Doc of Rock.
Doc of Rock knows his 60s.
Because it is 60s. It's almost unfair because you're 70s, 80s,
but
90s guy.
I know the 60s well.
I feel guilty that I even brought it up.
It's not the Rascals. Do you have it?
I don't have it. I don't have it. Because I did not want to play it. All I thought was it's funny that people
you
bring
don't
that
want to
up.
play it?
No. I've got, let's see. I had some Rat on the mind, which I know you love.
Oh, yeah, I've been on a Rat kick, so.
Yeah, and then I also, I've been still listening to a lot of Foreigner. And then the alternative stuff.
The Lovin' Spoonful. That's who it is. God. John Sebastian is the singer of The Lovin' Spoonful. John Sebastian sang the theme to Welcome Back, Kotter. FYI.
Look at you.
So just a little Doc of Rock knowledge there. The Lovin' Spoonful, Summertime in the City.
There it is. Well,
let's do it.
Well, we could do that, but then I thought about, then we're ripping off Fox. I hate ripping off anybody. Do we want to mess with Monsters of Rock or go alternative or do a Rat song? Because we talked about the Monsters of Rock yesterday. We played Van Hagar. That took place. That's a concert I did not see.
No, me neither. Kingdom Come. We could do a song from
Dokken.
From Dokken. Anyone that's in the Monsters of Rock of '88. I think that was the biggest year of the Monsters of Rock tour.
Yeah, that's a T-shirt that could look pretty cool if you did it. And again, that's what the shirt looks like. It's just a pretty cool shirt. Jeff has done so many remakes. A lot of people don't know Jeff's side gig. If you need shirts, but don't come to him for 12. Jeff likes making a lot of shirts. Make it worth his time, and then he'll give you a great deal. I'm not really going Metallica on it. I like Scorpions, and I like Dokken.
Let's do a Dokken song. You like Dokken a lot. You can probably come up with something off the top of your head. Maybe something from Tooth and Nail.
Ooh, Tooth and Nail's good. I mean, obviously, I lean. Dokken did so many. They became a little bit like Journey, doing soundtracks and doing movies. A lot of
Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors screams at me.
Yeah, okay. Let's do Dream Warriors. That'll be our track 13 today. You can watch the video.
Freddy Krueger.
And listen to the song description. Link in the description. It is Dokken.
Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors. Don't want to dream bad dreams no more. Okay.
Oh, look at you throwing in some of the music.
Yeah, it is from Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Is that the one that Johnny Depp was in where he dies in the bed?
No. That's the first one.
That's the first one.
This is the second or third Nightmare on Elm Street. And it was big soundtrack.
Where the girl's getting older and you're like, really? Yeah. She's still got this idiot chasing her in her dreams?
Yes. Dokken Dream Warriors track 13. It is the Come On Show.